Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. We are here in the Thornhill subdivision in Orlando. It's kind of like on the outskirts of Windermere, Orlando, kind of right where they meet at Lake Buena Vista, a little bit past there, kind of down the road from just kind of right down the road from, you know, Lake Buena Vista and the Pleasure Island and all that type of stuff. Newer housing development. Pretty big house, going back to the same colors, just the yellow over the yellow and the off-white over the off-white. Has a little bit of stucco cracks, not too bad. We're here now. This house has already been pressure washed. The guys patched the cracks earlier this morning. All the windows are covered with a clear 3M film, which protects all the windows and screens from any paint sprinkles whatsoever. At the same time, it allows, you know, the outside sunlight to get inside the house. It's kind of important. If you use dark film or dark plastic, it's like the customer's living in a cave. So I like to use the clear stuff so it allows the sunlight to pass through. It doesn't affect the customer as much, so, or at all. Pretty good size house here. This is the gray residence. It's been great to deal with. They've been really super busy, and we're really super busy as well. So he's been extremely patient with us, as well as we're trying to, you know, accommodate his schedule as well. He's a very busy guy. He entertains a lot and stuff like that, so there's people in and out of town a lot, or he's out of town, him and his wife. So we finally got together here. I'm trying to knock out all the residential stuff that I have. We have some major commercial projects on the books that we have to get to, so I'm trying to knock out some of the smaller projects that we have and get over to our crazy commercial schedule we have. So I think today there's 6 or 7 guys here today. I know it's a big house. We're doing the complete fascia, soffits, body, trim. I mean, the whole 9 yards. The cement pad here. We're doing everything. So 6 or 7 guys here, and another 6 or 7 here again tomorrow. We should knock this thing out tomorrow. Maybe do a little fine tuning on Friday morning, but hopefully we can get it all knocked out and done. And I think, you know, Friday's the 3rd, so he may be entertaining and having people coming into town. So I just want to get out of his hair, knock this out, do a flawless job, and let him enjoy his friends and family. Anyway, so getting all the windows are covered. Hey, how are you, man? Caulking around all the windows and doors, whether it needs it or not. When they build these homes, they use the cheapest caulk on the planet. It attracts mildew. As you can see, there's a black ring around that window there. See that? Right to the outside of the blue tape. You can see the black line around there. That's caulk. That's cheap caulk, which has no mildewcides or algicides in it whatsoever. It actually attracts mildew. So when you use that cheap caulk, next thing you know, you got black mildew all the way around your windows, and it's really hard to get it off, honestly. I mean, we use, you know, eco-friendly. I mean, this was a lot blacker, you know, before we pressure washed it. Our eco-friendly cleaner cleans it really well. I mean, there's really nothing on the market that takes mildew off better than what we use, and eco-friendly at the same time, so it doesn't harm your any of your landscaping or your ecosystem whatsoever. It dulled it down. It almost looks like it's brown now, but it gets into that caulk. That mildew just grows in that caulk, and it's almost impossible to get it completely off. So we use our eco-friendly cleaner to kill it. It kind of stains the caulk, so nothing you can really do about what that mildew does to that caulk. So what we do is just re-caulk everything with a lifetime warranty caulk. I mean, look at this. Look at all around those windows, how black and disgusting that is. So what we'll do is we'll caulk it all with our lifetime warranty caulk. Sherwin-Williams SureMax. Has a mildewcide in it, so it'll fight against any mildew growth. And what we'll do, since there's nothing you can do about that now, it just, I mean, look at the caulk job on top of it. That's new construction for you right there. They just throw it on there and rub it around, and just ridiculous. So at any rate, we'll recaulk it the right way, and then we're actually going to paint it. We'll take it, we're not going to stop, usually you'd stop the paint right here. We're going to take it into this line to the farthest, like the furthest bad point. See all that caulk there? That's all mildew. That's stained that caulk that you can't get off. You can't get all the caulk off. You can't remove all the caulk either. So the best thing to do is recaulk it the right way with the right stuff so it doesn't break back out. But then paint your trim into the edge of that blue line. Then this will all be perfectly nice and solid white. It'll have the new caulk, and it'll have the top of the line paint on it as well. This is all Sherwin-Williams Resilience. So you'll have the mildewcide in the paint as well, also along with the caulk. So it'll look perfect. It's going to be white. It's going to match your white metal trim again anyway. So that's just the right way to do it. So we'll do it the right way. Obviously with new construction, they're not going to do things the right way. They're here to boom, 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 get in, get out, get their money down the road. So thank God for it. It keeps us so busy. So our next step is here. They're just finishing doing up some caulking. Go around and get all these windows done. Caulk all these railings in here to the stucco posts. We'll get all these bushes covered up. And we're going to shoot a sealer on here. That sealer will dry in no time. 15-20 minutes. Especially it's 100 degrees outside already. And we're going to get spraying these all the white on here first. We're going to get all these soffits, all the soffits and fascia done. And there's 2 or 3 sprayers going, so we'll knock this out. Won't take too long to get these soffits done. There's a kind of a lot of tricky little high areas here though. And then we'll get into this body paint at some point. We'll take all this garage doors, these 3 garage doors. We're gonna just unscrew all the hardware, the black hardware that you see. We'll spray these doors and we'll reinstall all the hardware. Certainly better than trying to tape it all off, you know, and leaving. When you tape that off like that, it's just so hot. A lot of times you'll leave tape residue from the sticky part of the tape onto that black hardware. Then it shows up like crazy. Sometimes you don't get it all covered perfectly and you get white paint on it. So the best thing to do is just to remove all the door hardware. There's like 2 screws in every black piece that you see. Spray the door complete, make it look like they just bought them doors brand new. Let it dry, put the door hardware back on. Nothing to it. So just wanted to show you one of our residential exterior house painting projects here on the outskirts of Orlando and Windermere. I've made a few videos from this neighborhood. I don't know how many houses we've done in this neighborhood. It's quite a few. I think we're, I don't know. I hate guessing. 10, 11, something like that, maybe more. We have maybe more, 12, 13, I don't know, 14, but we're, I think we have another, I think the last video I had 3 or 4 signed contracts in this neighborhood. And I think we've gone through them all except for this one. We have another 2 or 3 contracts in this neighborhood on the books. They're gonna have to wait a little while though. I'm gonna have to put almost all my manpower on these commercial projects that we have. So I actually have 18 painters all together, and they're all gonna be working together for at least the next couple months. So again, this is Dustin. Hey. Again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. Thanks for watching this video on one of our house painting projects. We really appreciate it. I'd like to thank the Gray family for the business. We really appreciate it. We totally 100% understand that a lot of contractors out here, honored that they chose us. They know our body of work and how we do things. I'm a total 100% perfectionist. Like this brick paver floor, completely covered. A lot of guys just throw down drop cloths, but we all know drop cloths bunch up and you get paint behind it, and next thing you know, you pull this up and you've got paint on your beautiful brick pavers. Look at this whole driveway, everything's all brick pavers here. If you get paint on this brick pavers, they ain't coming, it's not coming out. Brick pavers are super porous, for one. I don't think these are certainly not sealed at all. So they're really porous. So if you get paint on these brick pavers, it's not coming off. And if you try to get it off with like a wire brush or something, all you do is scuff it up and leave marks in the brick, and then it looks even worse. So we just take the time to do things the right way. We're 100% custom. We won't even start painting until I thoroughly check every single thing on this house, make sure everything's prepped correctly. Then we'll start the painting process. Then I can go check on some of my other jobs. But things are always done right the very first time. No excuses, ever. No shortcuts, ever. Do it the right way. It's a total testament, I think, to why we're so busy all the time. We take total pride in what we do. I'm not taking shortcuts, never will. I'm gonna keep doing things exactly the way I've been doing things my whole life. That's the secret to my success is customer service. Doing what you say, saying what you do, using the best, absolutely best products made on the market, doing a quality job, and training your personnel. You have to train your personnel the right way. And you have to train them how to do things the way you want them done. The way that's made you successful, and this great name that we have throughout Central Florida. I'm not going to have it tarnished by hiring painters that don't care. They're either going to do it the way I train them to do it, or they can find somebody else to work for, period. Everybody here gets paid a great wage. There's no minimum wage guys on my crew, I can assure you of that. And we carry, real workers' compensation, big time general liability insurance policies, big time commercial auto insurance policies. So, and our body of work is second to none in this entire state of Florida. I mean, there's probably some bigger companies out there, obviously, but doing big hotels and stuff like that, we don't really target that stuff. We target custom residential, tons of commercial work. We do all the work for Sherwin-Williams, all their big stuff here, all their distribution center, their manufacturing plant, Pepsi-Cola, Coca-Cola, T.G. Lee, Orange County Convention Center, Taylor Farms, Woodard and Curran, tons of industrial stuff. I'm certified in, I don't know how many different certifications I have in specialty coatings. That's why, a lot of these industrial companies here and all throughout Central Florida hire me to do all their industrial work, which is our next commercial projects. I have 32 silos to paint here in Orlando, and I have another food distribution center in Lakeland that we're going to be doing here. Probably in about 3 or 4 weeks we'll start that project. So we do a lot of machinery coatings and industrial pipe painting, just a lot of stuff I'm certified in. So, but at any rate, this is one of our residential projects. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. It's going to look similar, except for the paint's going to be fresher, of course, and same color over same color. But thanks for watching this short video. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Have a safe 4th of July.